Good morning. It is Tuesday, 21st July. Just a little after 6:15 in the morning. 60th day, 60 day on the trail. Just leaving the quote-unquote unofficial campsite that I stayed at last night. Pace, Lone Wolf, and what was his name? Big Bulldog. Bulldog showed up last night, so they stayed there as well. No water, so the nearest water source is almost 5 miles away, so that's where I'm headed this morning. I said I normally drink like 2 gallons or 2 liters of water at night, so I'm starting out the day dry. So I want to get to the first water source and get some water in me. Today's goal, apparently, the other three were talking about going to the 501 shelter. It's supposed to be a nice shelter. It's an enclosed cabin, actually. Supposedly has a solar shower, 12 bunks. And the biggest thing is you can order pizza there. There's also a water spigot. However, all the notes at Gut Hooks says it's closed as far as the shelter, the shower, no water. But you can still order pizza. So supposedly the caretaker there is awesome. Yeah, I don't know. So apparently he lives next door to the shelter. So looks like that's the goal anyways. The shelter itself may be closed, but everybody's wanting to go there to order pizza. So that's going to put it about a 25-mile day. So we'll see if we can get there or not. Starting out, it shouldn't be a problem. However, a few miles up the road is about a mile's worth of trail that's supposedly flooded by beaver dams. I'm hearing all kinds of stories, but until I get there, I'm not gonna completely make up my mind. There's a blue blaze that seems to go around them. The young lady I talked to yesterday said it was about waist deep on her when she went through it. So we'll see. And then we're also supposed to be passing, I forgot the mileage. We're supposed to be crossing an old iron bridge, which after that is when Pennsylvania supposedly really starts as far as the rocks. So we'll see. I'd kind of already accepted that we were in Pennsylvania, just with the number of rocks, or the duration, I guess. Like I said, every state has sections of rocks. So yeah, I'm looking forward to see what everybody's talking about as far as this Rocksylvania, Pennsylvania, compared to what we've already been seeing. So that's all I've got this morning. I'm again clearing spider webs for everyone else. So we'll see you down trail. As things of interest pop up, I'll jump on. And as always, thanks for watching, guys. See you later. was another 3 miles down trail from where I stayed last night. But it that would have been a nice campsite as well. I wasn't feeling another 3 miles, especially with no water. Old coal mining village ruins. I guess it's probably definitely where that yellow water came from, or orange water was from a mine runoff then, huh? I'm not sure what happened there. I thought I was recording. About 8 o'clock, just passed, or just stopped at the first water source for the day. Filled my bottle and got about, I don't know, almost a liter down. It was a very, very small spring. Actually, 3 of them right next to each other. Gut Hooks listed it as a small stream, so I classified it more of a spring since it was coming straight out of the ground. But small was key. Took a while to just get the water I did out of it. So I'm gonna move down the trail. We got about 4 miles till we get to the next shelter / water source. So we'll hydrate there again, and then right past that is when I'm supposed to be hitting this beaver dam, beaver pond thing. So I'm just gonna wait till I get there and see what's up. There's several comments. I've talked to several people, getting several different stories. So when we get there, we'll evaluate what the options are to get across it, through it, whatever. So I'll see you down trail. This little guy is in the trail and he just jumped out as I was coming through. He's a pretty one. I probably should leave him alone, right? The rattles aren't quite as loud as I had expected them to be. Oh well. Okay. I guess I'll keep an eye out. So far the trail had been pretty uneventful this morning. Yeah, he was, I guess at least they're attentive. He said he was sitting right in the middle of the trail and jumped when I come walking up towards him. So it makes me wonder if I would have seen him if he didn't jump. But, okay, we'll see you down trail. It's kind of interesting, the lack of water on the trail, yet the way the trail has been designed or laid out so far today is all kinds of little stone walkways like that. There are a bunch of little muddy, they're not really muddy, they used to be muddy, mostly dried areas. They almost look like pig hollows where they roll around. But then there's all kinds of little channels built across the trail. I'll see if I can get one. I don't know if that's one we're approaching or not, but almost an over-exaggerated runoff is, I guess, one way to explain it. But yeah, it's just interesting the way that everything seems to be laid out, that there seems to be historically plenty of water here on the trail, literally on the trail. Definitely not the case now. Like I said, seems like at least every other water source is dried up. So seems like 7 to 9 miles. That's just an estimate. 7 to 9 miles between water sources, and then when you get to one, it's usually pretty crappy, but at least it's a water source. There doesn't appear to be any water sources, at least yesterday, we'll see how the day goes, near water or near campsites. And like I said, where I stayed last night, it was like 4 miles there was a water source. Like it was supposed to be less than half a mile, but it was completely dry. So it was basically a 3.74 mile walk this morning before we could get to the nearest water source. Yep. Okay, yeah, I was trying to capture those bricks and wanted to talk about how it looked like there's normally plenty of water here. We'll see down trail. So here's another spring of sorts, not documented. It kind of looks orangish, so I don't know if it's another runoff from a mine. But yeah, I mean, it's a fairly huge stream. I guess it was right by this unofficial campsite right here. But yeah, I got the shelters right down the trail, so I'm gonna go ahead and go there. It's a little ways off trail, but it's a spring, so it should definitely be good. Of course, I don't know. I thought that was a spring as well, so it's orange. So we'll see. It's kind of interesting. It talks about one of several water sources nearby, yet none of them are documented. This thing appears to be a huge stream coming down the side of the AT, so it's just things like that blows my mind. Talks about no documented water sources, but then every once in a while you run into things like this where it's water's all over the place. Yeah, it's like, so just makes it hard to plan your day and try to determine how desperate you are to drink whatever water sources you got. But odds are this is the stream or one of the streams that's dammed up trail by this beaver. So we'll see when we get there. Okay, this shelter is like 0.3 miles off trail. I don't think, it's not worth it to me at this point to go 0.3 off trail, especially when there's a stream right here. So I'm gonna go right over here and get some water out of the stream and then carry on. So yeah, it's like, this is another unofficial, undocumented campsite, it looks like. Yeah, maybe a little rough to set up a tent, but yeah, I mean, you couldn't beat, at least it's got water, unlike most of the other campsites around here. So yeah, it looks like someone's been camping over there, left some stuff. Okay, I'm gonna hydrate and carry on down trail, so I'll see you down there. So it looks like we may have a little bit of a road walk here. Looks like it's about half a mile until we get to this beaver dam. Right before that, there's the Blue Blaze turn off to go around it. Like I said, I'm gonna wait. The lady I passed yesterday said, at least NOBO, if you go up there and you're not feeling it, you're closer to turn around and go to the Blue Blaze, or the other way. I guess it's longer distance to backtrack to try to get around it. But so I'm gonna wait till I get there and figure out what the plan is. I'm just getting so many different stories that I can't make a plan ahead without seeing it. So we'll see you when we get there. I have no idea. There's, I guess, there's drainage ditch of some sort. There's someone sleeping in a hammock over there. I'm not sure how they're still in there. There's the creek again. We're just crossing some bridge before we get there. Let's see here. AT is gonna go this way. Rush Gap, Appalachian Trail. The village of Rush Gap stood here from 1828 to 1910. Peak population of 1,000 plus people. Industries were coal mining and railroad equipment repair. The mines were not productive and the railroad moved its operations in 1872. Interesting. Okay, so there's the, yeah, keep walking down this road for the dry routes. This is the AT water crossing Beaver Dam ahead. Like I said, we're gonna get down there and see what's up. Yeah, I'll see you when I get there. It's a little side trail that's not documented on gut hooks, but it's there was just a post saying cemetery, so I like old cemeteries, so I thought I'd come check it out. And luckily it's not that far off the trail. Not very big. Oh, let's see. John Proud, age 52 years, 16 days. There's no, oh wait a minute, and died May 18th, 1851. Yeah, I can't read. I can't read what it says. Andrew Allen. Who met his death by accidental something gold mine gap, June 9th, 1854, age 30 years, 2 months. Catherine, June 16th, 1854, age 1 year, 1 month. Yeah, little baby. That's just a rock. Yeah, it's like just 3. It's looking like just a rock as well. Awesome. Well, I'm as always, I'm glad I came by. I like old cemeteries. Yeah, I'm not sure about this, fellas. I see water all the way back here. This is, oh lordy. What the hell? This is gonna be miserable, nasty. What the hell? I don't understand. Yeah. We'll see. I'm going to explore around here a little bit. We'll see what happens here. Yeah, this is not to my liking. All right. Yeah, yeah. Watch me fall. Yep. So this is the the Beaver Dam. There's Bulldog. What's your double under? Double under. What's his name? Chopper, Bulldog, and Pace. This is the Beaver Dam water crossing shit show here. Oh, yuck. Ugh. Yeah, nasty mud. It's stagnant. Ugh. Well, there's almost like a trail through here, so I mean, if you step off, you're going to sink more, but I guess we'll figure out when I sink up to my waist, right? I don't know if this is really a mile wide or not. I thought someone said it was flooded for a mile. Hey, at least someone put a birdhouse out here. Someone's gonna make a bird happy. Oh, this stuff stinks. Oh. Oh. Boy, this is perfect water for some snakes, too. Perfect water for snakes. Well, someone tried to put a walkway in here, but it sinks. Oh, shit. Yeah, this shit's down to my trekking poles. So someone tried to put a plank here so you can walk on it. It's deeper than my trekking poles right here. So, but this will sink down, but it'll get you past that deep spot. I mean, I still think we're about to get waist deep here, but I see a blaze, but it's on a tree that's fallen over. Oh, this is the most disgusting thing I think. Hopefully I'll have to do it here. I think I see land. Well, I guess at the very least, at least I can say I still haven't blue blazed off the AT, which I was really considering on this one. I have to cross, jump over these trees here. Of course, they put a big tree you gotta climb over. I say they, like the motherfucking beavers did this shit on purpose. This may not, it wouldn't be so bad if I didn't have a 40-pound pack on me too, right? So yeah, the pleasures. Don't know. Yep. Yeah, I'm actually probably gonna have to use my drinking water to rinse my feet off. I don't know here. All right, so it's doable, guys. I'm over here. Like I said, where you see that, the planks in the middle there, make sure you just walk slow on those because they sink, but that's deeper than my trekking poles there. Okay, that was absolutely disgusting. And there's, I don't know if I can't see. Yep. So I guess now try to figure out the best way to rinse my feet off without using my drinking water. I don't know if there is, but we'll see. Even if I rinse it off, the water that if I use this muddy pond water, it's disgusting. Yeah, I'm gonna come over here and put my pack down and see what I can do. And like I said, even if I rinse them off, I'm gonna have to go through that mud, so it may be pointless. So I was the guinea pig. So I made it all the way through, and now they're all coming. It was I can't lie, it sucked, but I'm glad I did it. It's an experience, I guess. I guess I would probably be thoroughly pissed if I'd actually fallen or gotten more wet than I did. but I barely got mid-thigh. So it was good. Like I said, if right about where they're at, there's a little, someone put a walkway, but floats up and down. That area is deeper than my trekking pole, so it'd probably be about mid, just below my chest, if you'd fallen off that side. Yeah, that is the beaver dam. It's kind of interesting that nobody, or at least if they do, I haven't heard or seen anyone talking about this thing. That's absolutely ridiculous. So I've decided that I'm probably not going to be able to rinse my feet off, so I'm gonna go ahead and use my drinking water and try to get cleaned up a little bit. Yeah, we'll see you down trail. Nothing like right after a beaver dam crossing, or I would better categorize that as a swamp, than to get a mile-long, 1,000-foot elevation grade up climb, and then water's about halfway down on the other side of this peak. So yep, 1,000-foot climb, just over a mile, and then downhill some before we can get a resupply of water that we had to use clean drinking water to clean up after crossing that swamp. So we'll see you over there. I'm not sure how long this is going to go on, but we've been open and exposed for quite some time. We got to the top, basically the top of the that 1 mile up. So apparently we're going to go across the top here, exposed for a while, which is, yeah. Sorry, I was trying to see what time it was. We're 5 hours in. So yeah, we're basically almost at high noon. I'm directly under the sun. I didn't check the temperature today, but I'm assuming it's up in the 96, 98, where it's been the last couple of days. Yep. It looks like we may finally start to be going down. If that's the case, hopefully we'll get into some coverage. It looks like we're getting some here. Okay, I'll see you down trail. Where main goal right now is to get to the next water source. So we'll see you down there. Well, the small stream that was supposed to be here is non-existent. So now the next water source is another 1.2 miles down trail. So we'll keep pushing down trail till we get to the water. We got a road crossing. I guess it would be too much to ask to think there might be some trail magic sitting there with a couple of gallons of water, or even better than that, some ice cold Gatorade. That would be awesome. But I'd settle for hot water at this point in time. So we'll see you down trail. As if the heat at high noon isn't bad enough in the forest, they've decided to route us through a meadow. Someone, I guess if you got here at night, that'd be a good camp spot. Maybe in the winter. Definitely right now in this heat, with the nearest water over a mile away, I would not want to camp there. Yeah. I'll see you down trail. We're just got some water, and they're gonna ride us under a bridge. There's a double road crossing. Let me see. See, this is kind of where graffiti belongs. Not on the AT. Yeah, I'm still not, I mean, I cuss, but I'm still not a fan of profanity and graffiti, or I guess street art. I guess street art I like, but some graffiti borderlines onto street art. But yeah, you know what I mean, I think. Okay, so hopefully we get back in the woods here real quick, as this heat, the sun is not very friendly right now. It's been a while. It's been a while, but we got us a green tunnel here. Yeah, heading towards some gap, wherever this iron bridge is. We're over Pennsylvania's, the real Pennsylvania. Roxylvania is supposed to start on the other side of this bridge. It's probably a little less than a mile now. But yeah, I just wanted to capture that little green tunnel. So this is Swatara Gap. Yeah, old, well, doesn't look too old to me. There's an iron bridge over there we're gonna cross. And then this is, on the other side of this bridge is supposedly where Roxylvania starts. So some of the guys were talking about they were gonna stop and swim here. I don't know. I doubt I'll swim. I may get down and wash my shirt out. I keep telling myself I was gonna do that in the last couple of rivers we walked by, but I've yet to do it. I finally did clean my poles out. It's yeah, I don't know what this building is. Lickdale Food, 2.3 miles. I don't know what that is. Is that privy? It is. Locked shut, whatever it is. Hey, some guys are, the guys are sitting on the other side of the bridge there. Under the bridge. So, I'm gonna cross. Okay, so nobody was swimming. They're just sitting under the bridge eating lunch. We've got about 11 miles to the 501 shelter, so I'm just gonna continue down trail. The next mile is unfortunately all uphill. So a mile uphill, looked like just under 1,000 feet elevation up. So we'll see. Once I figure out where the trail goes. There's a sign saying it's down here somewhere, so I'll see you guys down trail. Like a big, it's not big, a little cave in the side of the wall, or side of the mountain here, or cliff, I guess. I don't know how far down it goes. Can't see very far. I hear water dripping down there. There's water dripping out, so I don't know if it's something left over from a mine or what. Kind of interesting. It looks like we had a road walk here for about, I don't know, 0.3, 0.4 miles. Then we're gonna cross what appears to be two major roads and then head back in the forest. So we'll see you down trail. I am not kidding you. These hills, we're about halfway up this one. But between the hills and this heat, I want to die. Oh my God, the hills are bad enough, but yeah, we're back to my shoes are filling up with sweat. It's so hot. There's still a little over 6 miles before the next water source, and I just hydrated less than a mile ago. This is just absolutely fucking ridiculous, guys. Literally, I don't know if you guys can, I don't know if it's comprehensible. I don't know if you can see how steep these fucking hills are. This is absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, this is insane. Whatever. This is a big boy. Actually, I noticed his tail back here between they're coming out of the fallen old tree. That's what I initially noticed when I come up here, and he's coming up. Ooh, yeah, he's a big boy. Scared the fucking bejesus out of me. Oh well, that's what I get for that's what I get for antagonizing snakes, I guess. They jump and startle me. Okay. I'll tell you what, guys, I'm trying to make best speed towards the water. I don't even know how far it is now, like 3 miles. But as you'll see, well, as you saw in the previous video, that hill absolutely had me at my wit's end. This heat is unbearable, and this up here, last couple miles, we've been exposed, unexposed, we keep going back and forth. This was it kind of shows it as level, but it's actually a bunch of baby up downs up on some ridge line. Apparently it's what it feels like, but it is absolutely miserable out here, and I just can't seem to get enough to drink. And again, a lot of that's probably due to the fact that we camped with no water last night. So I started out the day two liters behind what I normally am. So basically dehydrated from the get-go. Combined with the lack of sources today, it's like literally every other one, just like yesterday, every other one's like dried up, non-existent. So we'll see. I'm pushing. There's comments saying this next one is flowing. So we'll see when we get there. Well, this is the most rocks I've seen so far, I think, here in Pennsylvania. So maybe this is what they're talking, Rocksylvania. But it's really, I don't think it would be too bad. I mean, obviously rocks are rocks. They're this big, you can jump from one to one and not hurt yourself too easily. You still run into the issues of the rocks rolling, even these big ones, they're not all stable. But then these big rock fields, you do have to worry about trying to stay on trail, just like you saw there, trying to make sure there's blazes somewhere. And then we're here just to get you through that little rock field. So looks like it's not going to stay like that. Like I said, quite a bit of the trail today has been rocky, but so far it's nothing that I haven't seen in any other state. Like I said, unless it's going to stay like this for the rest of Pennsylvania, it's just a bunch of rocks. Well, this is a lookout. That's documented as a view. I don't think the last view had anything, and it's not going to be nothing too special, it looks like. I don't know. Yep, nice. Okay. I saw my, again, my main priority is water. Looks like it's about 3 miles to the next water source. So we're slowly but surely getting there. I thought I was under 3 miles, but I just stopped to drink some of what I've got in my bottles. Be a nice little campsite up here. Again, if there was water. And if I'm not mistaken, let's see. Yeah, I was going that way. Give me a second. Yeah, disregard. There's a town ahead of us as well, but the water's before that. For some reason, I was thinking the road to the town might have been closer than the water, so the town might have been a gas station or something closer than the next water source. But yep, water comes first, so that's where we're headed. We'll see you down trail. Okay, so I was able to hydrate, refill all my water bottles. That's the first time I've actually drank all the 1.5 liter water I carry with me. So yeah, I drank about 1 liter, refilled my 1.5 liters, and then probably drank another liter, maybe 1.5 liters there. So my stomach is nice and full. It'll take a while to absorb all that, but that should get me through the rest of the day's hike. We've got about 3.8 miles, just under 4, to get to the 501 shelter. Most of it's downhill. There is about a half a mile of it that's uphill, so should be pretty good. I'm not quite sure. All the notes indicate as early as yesterday that this shelter is closed. It's supposed to be an enclosed shelter with like 12 bunk beds and a solar shower and a water spigot and all kinds of stuff. But all the notes from yesterday and the last couple of days state that the shelter itself is closed. The shower is closed. There's no water. They've taken the handle off the water spigot. The assumption is it's due to COVID. Nobody's comments say, which is odd because there's supposed to be a caretaker that lives next door and everybody says he's an angel. So I don't know. Maybe he's an angel and he's letting people stay in and nobody's actually staying that. We'll see when we get there. But there's if everyone that camped at the same spot last night, as well as the 2 new guys, if everyone shows up, we're gonna have like 6 guys there. All the comments and gut hooks just say they camped outside the shelter. So worst case, that's what we'll do. But everybody's pushing to get there because apparently there's some pizza place that'll deliver. So what we're currently trying to figure out is what time they close. So we'll hurry up and get there and try to figure that out if we're gonna order pizza or whatever. But then the dilemma becomes getting rid of the trash. So we're not sure if there's trash receptacles there since there's a caretaker, or if we're gonna have to pack out whatever it is we get. So we'll see. Yeah, I don't think I've been taking very many pictures or videos today just because it's so hot and it's been so miserable. Like I said, I still tried to capture what I saw as interesting, maybe just not as much as normal. But we'll see. Sometimes I'm surprised when I'm processing about how much stuff I did. So yeah, we'll see you down trail. So this is Fisher Overlook, just right off the trail. Here we can take a look. I don't know why it's called Fisher Overlook. Maybe that's the town of Fisher. I don't know. Yeah. Not really much of a view though. If I'm not mistaken, I think there's another view that's supposed to be down the trail a little ways as well. Yeah, if there is, it's not too far, I'll go check it out and share with you guys. Let me get back on trail. Very small section, small rocks, not bad. Yeah, there's some more. So, but apparently, one of the guys talked to another hiker at the top of one of the mountains here as we were passing each other, and he says we don't actually start Pennsylvania, the real Pennsylvania, Rocksylvania, until after the shelter we're staying at tonight. So, yep, like I said, that's just another version, another story, another, yeah, Rocksylvania, Pennsylvania, whatever. So it just adds to the number of different versions of what we've heard regarding Pennsylvania. So I'll keep documenting, and then if we run into some extreme rocks or rocky areas, I'm sure I'll document some of them. But if for some reason some part of it turns out to be more extreme or more rocky or whatever than every other state we've been through so far, I'll mention it. But yeah, I couldn't remember if I'd already talked about this. I had intended to, but I don't think I did. So, but okay, there's a meadow. Yeah, I'm sure you can hear the traffic. There's a car, there's a road or something up here somewhere, but I've got a meadow to go through, and then there is one more outlook or one view up here somewhere. But we are, when I just left that Fisher Overlook, we were 0.8 from the parking lot, so another 0.1, so 0.9 miles from where we'll be staying tonight. So I'm sure I'll probably jump on here when we go to the meadow, just since it's a change in scenery. And then, like I said, the view, if I stop by there and it's worth sharing, I'll definitely jump on and capture some of it, share with you guys. Yeah, we'll see you down trail. Well, this is what they're calling a meadow. Not sure. Like that's a trail that goes up to the woods. AT goes this way. I guess this would be an awesome place to camp. Yeah, there's AT. Too bad it's like 0.3 miles from where we're staying tonight. Alright, we're going back down trail. So 501 shelter. We'll go down here and see what's up. There's this is a blue blaze which splits off two ways. It's got a fork to the left which goes to 501 shelter. Like I said, I mean, all the notes, even up to like yesterday, the day before, say this place is closed, but people were still camping outside of it. And then there's a fork to the right. I have no idea. I'm assuming it may go to campsites. Looks like trail magic. Yeah. Okay, so I stopped and had some trail magic. There was some Nerds Rice Krispie treats, Laffy Taffy. I'm assuming it's this way. Like no shit. Caretaker really lives here. Here's a house. There's his vehicle. I don't know. There must be another driveway going over there. We're gonna go over and take a look. I'm not gonna talk so I can cut some of this video out, but it looks like there's already some people here camping around it. Definitely gonna be a busy place tonight if all 6 people in our group show up. So, okay, we'll see you in a bit after we figure out what we're doing. Out.